Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are going to dive into things. This might be a short stream today, and it depends upon chat, but we're going to dive into things right away. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. If wherever you are watching this from, you will be able to see a Linktree link within the description, Linktree/Kozel, and that is where you can find me every place I am on the interwebs. If you would like to share your work with me and the community so I can show it off, you can join my Discord from here, but you can also find me every place on the interwebs from here. If you're watching this on, or not watching this on Behance, but if you have the Behance page, feel free to subscribe. I do have a subscription area, and or you can buy me a cup of joe if you like what I do. And you will get a cool wallpaper that I made on Adobe Live of Budapest. So thank you so much. If you are new to my Discord, let me switch sides here. We've got a couple channels. We've got your photos to edit. So if you have unedited, or yes, if you have unedited photos and you wonder how I would edit them, you can post them here. And when I have enough, I will do a stream on how I would edit community's photos. We have the regular stream chat, we have community artwork, and project feedback. Stuart, hello. How are you today, Stuart? I hope you're doing well. Okay, that is enough about me. On Tuesday's stream, the chat reminded me that this weekend is Mother's Day. I'm okay, thanks. You good? Yeah, I'm doing okay. And I totally forgot about looking at my calendar. So today we're going to be making an animated Mother's Day card that I'm going to send to my mom. So that is the plan of attack that we're going to do. So I've got some ideas, not sure how I'm going to work this out, but got to get something done. And also, just to let you know, right before I went live, I saw that off is happening right now. So there are Adobe Lives happening. Usually I do not stream when Adobe Live is streaming, but I've got to get this kind of done. So that's, we may end early, I'll put it that way. That way we can enjoy off. All right, let's jump into Express. And of course, if you've got any questions whatsoever, just put them in chat. Let me know. Let me know. All right, let's do a custom size. And we're going to do a 1920 by 1080. Create a new. For those of you that, you know what, let me do this really quick. Let me open up Project Neo. The new Chrome update is crashing Project Neo. So if I open up our octopus, my octopus, the moment that I do anything with this, there it goes. All my screens flashed and it goes away. So I am letting you know that if you're working with Chrome, this is what happens, and it's no longer there. So that is a major issue, not being able to deal with that. Recovering. Oh. Wow, that messed up like everything. All right, let's name this really quick. So it'll save. Let me check. Let me go ahead and open up Safari. One moment. I'm having to sign in. Okay, so now we are in Safari. I very rarely ever use Safari, but so far, okay, it works. It works in Safari. So it is an issue with Chrome. Good idea, Stuart. Good idea. Elena, hello. But I started seeing those issues occurring on the Discord. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see if I can replicate it. And I could. So, yeah, not wonderful. Not wonderful. Okay, so we are doing a Mother's Day card. We are going to go ahead. Let's get a different background. That's fine. Now, I want to find some assets. So, let's check. Okay. Get out of that. Let's go into our media and let's go photos. See what we get for Bermuda shorts. And the uglier the better. Bruce, hello. Ooh, actually, dang. Okay, let's delete that. Perfect. Let's remove the background. Oh, we got a big boom from Bruce. Bam. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for being here. Start the day with a boom. Yes. All right. So what I am thinking about is, okay, I want to get a bunch of assets together. There's some stories that we have done that I've told on this stream before, that my mom and I've done. One of the stories, and you know what, I'll probably pass this along as we go. Oh, that's just too perfect. So I One day when I was much younger, I ended up going grocery shopping with my mother, as young kids do. And while I was there, I decided I was going to go play a video game. There was maybe 5-6 guys around the video game. I don't even remember what it was. But so I'm sitting there, I'm standing there, I'm waiting. And then my mother comes out of nowhere. She stops and goes, "God, kid, those are some god-awful shorts," and walked away. Everybody turns around and just starts busting out laughing. So, being young, I was quite embarrassed and pissed, to be honest. And so what I ended up doing is, after that, we went to another store, and I was not by her, but she went up to pay, and she was sitting there writing a check, and I walked up and I looked at the cashier and I said, "Be careful, she's been bouncing checks everywhere." And I walked away. Oh my God. The teller, not the bank teller, but why can't I think? The salesperson ended up going and like getting the manager. She's like, "Wait right here." Went and got the manager. And you know, this is back in the day when you could write a check pretty much for anything. And ads. You could write a check for anything and people, you know, maybe would ask for your ID. But yeah, so she was stuck there for quite a while. Pretty funny. Very funny. Okay, drive through. I may have to generate this. Want a drive-through restaurant. So one of the other things that my mom did was she went through the drive-through backwards in a huge station wagon. So that was another thing. But I'm gonna wait. Let's see, let's try and maybe generate. You can generate video? Oh, check back later. Okay. Let's generate a image. Let's do a landscape. And blue station wagon driving backwards. Drive through. Oh, welcome back. Restaurant. I swear, I always spell restaurant wrong. Ugh. Okay. See what we get here. Blue station wagon driving backwards, drive through restaurant. Did I finish the story? It was... Well, at what time did you leave, Bruce? What was the last part you heard? Okay, this is going to be more difficult. Let me think about this. Go into images. Station. Let's do a 1980s station wagon. Kenneth, hello. What are you working on today? Very curious. A Czech that seems almost foreign now that I live here. I know. I agree with that. You are right on. When the woman screamed, "What ugly shorts." Oh, you stopped there? Okay. All right, Bruce, let's back up. So, oh, by the way, sorry, Kenneth. I was reminded that in the US it's Mother's Day coming up this Sunday. And so I gotta knock out a Mother's Day animation. So, okay, we'll go back. So she walks up, she goes, "God, what ugly shorts, kid," walks away. All the guys start laughing at me. And then we continue going shopping and we go to a clothes store and she goes up to pay and she's at the counter and she's writing a check, which back then, checks were no big deal. Everybody wrote checks. And so I'm off away and I see her writing a check and I walk up, I go up to the cashier and I go, "Ooh, be careful. She's been bouncing checks everywhere." And I turned and walked away. The woman cashier totally freaked out. She called her manager. The manager came up. They asked for all this identification, all this proof, and just turned it into a whole ordeal. My mom was not happy. So, revenge, big time. So the next thing, or another thing that she did, is drove backwards through a drive-through in a station wagon, in a huge station wagon. I mean, this thing, we called it Noah's Ark. We called it the Blue Whale. It was massive. So I'm trying. That's not bad. Oh, no, that's not it. Let's delete that. This is probably going to be kind of tough. Let's do a station wagon. Now it's just giving me wagons. Station wagon. Car? I mean, if I find one that I like, I could change it blue. Why do they keep giving me these Audis looking things? And I need the back. Might be tough to find one on Adobe stock. Probably have to look on the internet because I can imagine what you were thinking of since we're around the same age. Yes. No. Okay, so it was a Chevy. It wasn't one of the Woodies. And this thing was so freaking cool. It had the kind where the tailgate like slid down into the car. The rear tailgate, so it didn't fold down, it actually went down, disappeared, and it had automatic windows that on the backside, and it was so freaking huge you could sleep in the back part of it. God, I wish I could remember what year it was. Oh, I think you're right. Let me try something really quick here. I'm pretty sure it was a Chevy. Oh my God. Oh my God, I found it. Is that really it? Look at this. I think that's the right color. Oh my gosh. No, that's an 88. Definitely wasn't a compact wagon, but oh. Go into images. Talk about a flashback. It might have even been like 70s. Oh my God. How bad is that resolution? No, I could not imagine. Now, okay, so Kenneth, here, you know I'm here with or around the military bases, and there are people that are driving like their monster Cutlass. They brought over their huge freaking cars, and it's just like, wow, okay. They got their Lincolns and ooh, wait a minute, maybe it is like a 79. Let's try 70s. Let's okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Here's the back. Here's the back. This thing. Okay. So as you can see, the tailgate goes down. It was so freaking cool. And then the window went up. We have the same here around the bases. Yeah. Oh, there's tons of pickup trucks here. But see, I know this is not it because it's so small. I could lay down flat in it. That's it. Okay. So we're on the right track. We're on the right track. Oh my goodness. If I can find I don't care about the color. Ooh. That's a Buick, but oh, if I can find the rear. It was futuristic feeling, but it also was because everything was so freaking heavy. It's a 73. 88, no. I can get more specific. Okay. I am thinking... No. No, 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 no. Search similar in Google search, then filter size to large. You'll find something. Okay, I'm trying to get more specific though. That's a 67. You would think... Okay. Let me think about this. Was it a Chevelle? That's too nice. Too freaking nice. Why do people only put nice photos? I mean, come on. Come on. I want the family truckster. Okay, I don't think... This is vexing, to say the least. I thought this was going to be much easier. Is that the Impala? God, that looks close to it. I don't, the funny thing is, I don't actually have like any photos of it. So with being an automatic and being 76, I seriously, Caprice. I think that's it. So 77 Caprice. All right. Oh, 76, 1976. Chevrolet. Caprice. Wagon. We are on the right track, people. You would think there would be like a Chevrolet database. Ugh. Maybe the Caprice, having Caprice in there. Make it more general. Bro, 1976 brochure. Oh, that's eBay. Oh my God, there it is. That's it. Did it have seats in the back? No. No, it didn't. Ours didn't have the roof rack. $1974. Why is this one? I think that, yeah. Okay. Oh! That's it. Why is that right-hand drive? But I don't care. I don't care. Oh, how big is that? That's from Flickr? It's even the right color. Oh. Oh. Can do something with that, maybe. Maybe. That might be the best one that we get. Yep, that's going to be the best one. Where'd she go? Let's go ahead. I'm not going to edit in Photoshop. I'm going to save image. And we're going to call this Blue Whale. Put that in our downloads. Let's save that. Okay. I need to open up Photoshop. So the back, it was funny. It was so big that if you put the seats down, we could get like 4 or 5 people could sleep in it. So what my parents did, is they actually laid down matting and then laid carpet down. So that way we could be in the back and be comfortable. So we would sleep in there. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to take our image. Before we do anything, I don't think I need to extend it. I mean, I don't like a lot of the highlights that we've got going on with it, but I'm okay with it. Let's do this. Let's make a new layer. Let's grab. yeah, let's grab the selection tool. Let's get rid. You know what we could do, instead of that, deselect. Let's grab. Let's see, what do I want to do? Oh, nothing's selected. Dropped one in the stream chat. Okay, hold on, Bruce. Yes. Yep. The door disappears down and under. Yep. Now, we didn't have the wood paneling. It was just blue. It was just blue, but that's it, Bruce. Okay. I'm gonna do this. So way back in the day, Oregon had orange license plates. So all I'm gonna do is just color this orange. I'm gonna hit OK. Yes, it was. It was a very comfy ride. Now the funny thing is, let's see. Oh my gosh, that looks like it. We're gonna leave it like that. Let's grab both of these. We're gonna turn this into a smart object. Yeah, that's fine. Turn it into a smart object. There we go. Loving it. When I was in second grade, we went to Disneyland and we drove there from Oregon down to California. And my mom was driving and she was speeding and I was in the way back. And the cops pulled her over. And I was like, in the back, so scared. And because I'm telling this story, we got to add cop lights now. Media, police lights. And I was so scared, crying in the background, and everybody was like, "Why are you crying? Stop crying." And I'm like, "They're gonna take Mom to jail. They're taking Mom to jail." They're like, "They're not taking Mom to jail." Kind of fun. Okay, let's grab our erase tool. Quick selection is fine. He had stolen sweets. Why did you take the sweets? This did a really bad job. Let's cancel out of that. Let's delete that. Just give me some police lights. I wouldn't mind old school. Polizei. Police car lights? Yeah, let's get, okay, now we're getting someplace better. Reds and blues. Ooh, that's the one we want right there. Get the scar key? Oh, scar key, Starsky. Not scar key, Starsky and Hutch car. Okay, that's funny. All right, got our cops. Let's get back into Photoshop. Keep working in Photoshop. What do I want to do? I want to go to Filter, Camera Raw Filter. And I know it started. Oh, no. I don't want the camera raw. I want Neuro filters, please. There we go. And we are going to go into... Let's do a super zoom. Enhance image details. Remove JPEG artifacts. Yes, please. And there's a lot of noise. We'll add a little bit of noise reduction. You can always take care of that a little later. Did it do it? Command D, deselect. What we got here? What is our image size file? Image size. It's giving it to me in inches. Ugh. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I did something wrong there. Filter. Neuro filters. Get back in. Super zoom. I did not. Let's do a new layer. Remove chromatic aberration. Noise reduction. I forgot to actually zoom it in. So that should be good. Let's hit OK. All right. Get back. That did a good job. Yes, it did. Okay, now... No, I don't want a mask. Show hover bounds. Do not show hover. Okay. Let me think here. Let's go ahead and... I did that wrong. Cool window lines on the back side, yeah. It really wraps around. I remember washing that thing as a kid. Oh. I want to take down those highlights. Okay, let's turn this into a smart object. Okay, let's get into filter. Do a camera raw. Bring down our highlights. Bring down our whites. I'm almost wondering if I should try painting. No, let's not. I'm working way too hard on this. Cancel all settings. Yeah, I am. Let's go ahead. We are going to grab a selection tool. We're going to do a cloud selection and select subject. I am aware, default to cloud. That's looking pretty good. Let's do Command J, get that on its own layer. And we lost part of it. I'm not worried. So this was your car back in the day, Shawn. Yes, when I was a child. This was the color. This was everything. It was so cool. Okay, so see, if you look right here, that is a key slot. So you'd put the key in, you'd turn it, and the window would go up. Then you turn it the other way, and the door would slide down, but it would slide fast. But then you had to grab it and pull it back up, and so it took me a while before I was strong enough to actually do that. Okay, let's jump over. You owned a Ford Capri, crazy looking thing. Let's get into stock. And drive through, restaurant. Okay, let's see what we got. That will be perfect. But it's gotta be it's gotta be going through the Okay, we're gonna make this work. Let's download this. Bright yellow with vinyl black roof. Had a CB radio. Oh yeah. Rubber duck. We had a CB radio in the Buick. Breaker, what's your 20? It's a Big 10-4. All right. So now this needs to actually, let me think about this here. Okay, so this must be there's a bear in the air. Oh, there's a bear in the air. 10-4, good buddy. Look. Okay, this is perfect. This is so perfect. We've got, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. So this must be in the UK because it's actually driving on the wrong side for our car for being an American place. And due to the fact that it's English, that it says drive through, I am assuming that this is going to be England. Again, assuming, I don't know, but it's on the wrong side of the road. So that is good. What we need to do is we need to do some removal. So let's grab our selection tool. Let's make a new layer and increase our selection brush. And we're going to select this truck, this trash here, this car, and we're going to just try a generative fill. Let's see what we get. And got to hit generate. Hey! I don't know what that post is. Okay, I don't mind that. I do mind that. There we go. Okay. I'm fine with that. What else? Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that one. Let's go ahead. Let me get rid of that layer. There's nothing on it. Let's get rid of that. Let's group these, Command G. And now, because I was in the passenger side, so if we go ahead and do hit C for crop, and I don't want to delete cropped pixels. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Need to make this bigger and generate. This is way more work than I was expecting to do. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, okay, I like that one. Let's go ahead, grab that. We're going to put that into our group. Let's see about bringing our car in. Oh God, it's small. Okay, let's make sure it's a smart object. Command T. Susan, hello. Oh, this is going to be so freaking pixelated. Oh, no. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. We can make it look as if it's coming around the corner and the guy's like, "What are you doing?" So how do I want to do this? Let's try. That would be funny. That would be funny. I'm gonna try this. Actually, no, let's do a object selection. We're going to sample that layer. And I want to use, what do I want to use? Let's select this guy. Okay, hold shift. I'm going to select that. Now, let's turn our car back on. Command Z. Let's go ahead, mask, invert that mask. Now with that, whoa, jeez. with that mask selected, we can B for our brush and painting with black, of course. Now let's undo our mask, Command Z. We're gonna unclick our mask. I do a Command T. Okay, let's grab our mask again, B with a brush, making our brush smaller. Let's get rid of that. Actually, you would see a bit of that, so Command Z. And okay, let's grab that. We're gonna go a filter blur, Gaussian blur. Hitting OK. And you know the crazy thing is, like, of course the lighting is off, but it's not that far off. Now, unfortunately, we're missing a wheel. So what we can do really quick is we're just gonna grab an elliptical marquee tool. I'm gonna grab that. Let's make a new layer. Let's go ahead and hit D for our default. Actually, no. Let's hit the eyedropper. Let's grab this black. And let's do an option delete. Command D to deselect. V for the move tool. I'm gonna bring this underneath. And whoa, Command Z. Am I on auto select? I am. Why are you on auto select? And we're gonna bring this over. Like so. We're gonna do a filter blur, Gaussian blur, and set to the same blur. We're gonna hit OK. Oh my gosh. What are you doing driving backwards through the drive-thru? Should we add motion blur? Let's add motion blur. think that might be the way to go. This is making me laugh. This is making me laugh. Let's go ahead. Select both of these layers. We're gonna do let's just grab our wagon. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go into the blur gallery, or actually just the blur, and then we can do a motion blur. And that's not no, I'm gonna cancel that. You didn't keep that, did you? You did keep it. Okay, let's delete it. Delete the motion blur. Okay. I'm happy with this. I am happy with this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the top. Maybe half the car? What do you mean half the car? I mean, okay, so for anybody from America, you know that the passenger side, no matter however this is occurring, you're going the wrong way. The passenger side does not go to the window. So even if you're pulling, you're either, hi Uma, you're either going the wrong way through the drive-through, or in this case, because my mom knows she drove backwards through the drive-through, she will get this. She will get this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the top layer. I'm gonna do a Command Option Shift E. That's gonna put everything on a layer. I'm gonna go ahead, grab that layer. Let's go ahead, let's group it, and let's do a file, save as. I'm an American living in Australia. I'm an American living in Germany. Let's call this our blue whale backwards PSD. And where am I going to save this? I'm an Englishman living in a mess. Let's do, where are we? Live. I need to get down to live stream work. And I bet you I have a Mother's Day folder. I do not. Okay, new folder. Mother's Day, then we will create that folder and we'll save it there. All right, now, okay, Photoshop format, that's fine. We're gonna right click. I'm gonna do a quick export. Do you still have a mouse living in your car? Does it need a shadow under the car? No, it doesn't. For as quick as this is gonna be, Bruce, I've spent way too long on trying to get this proper. Need to let's just throw this on the desktop for now and save. This is all going to be in motion. Like, it might be cropped down, but let's get back into here. So we've got the Bermuda shorts. You can actually delete that. Let me find our car. Let's bring that in. I think I'm gonna crop this. I do. Oh, they moved the crop tool again. Okay. My car is also known as the Mouse Mobile. So I know we've discussed this before. We don't need to go into it. All right, so we've got the police car. Check Bermuda. Gosh dang it, Bruce. Bruce. Jump over into Photoshop. Open. Make a new layer. I'm gonna get rid of that layer. Now I cannot see. All I see is it's hovering. What did Bruce do? Bruce said, "Oh, should we add shadow?" That's what Bruce did. And I'm like, no, we don't need a shadow. No. Let's hit B for our brush. Let's find a shadow that we can just steal. I think that'll work. Go ahead, hit OK. Yeah. Way to call me out, Bruce. You have no idea how happy I am I found the car, though. So happy. Let me think. How do I want to do this? I normally take a selection from the car, fill black, blur, and transform. I've got way too much of that going on, and it really, honestly, it does not matter. So I think we are just going to brush it in. Let's bring our opacity down, way down to like 20. Let's set that layer to multiply. And we're gonna bring it up. Ooh, I don't want the opacity. I want the flow set down to 20. There we go. And the way the light is going. Dang it, Stuart, I think you're right. You are right. Okay, we are going to grab that layer. We're going to do a where I convert new smart object via copy. There we go. We're going to take our Gaussian blur. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to grab that. Make a selection of our vehicle. Why did I lose? I lost. Oh, Command D. I lost our tire. I deleted our tire. I meant to delete our shadow. There we go. Okay. New smart object via copy, so it's not linked. We're going to get rid of that Gaussian blur. We are going to got our colors set. Let's make our selection. Do a option delete. Oh, that's not going to fill it. Ooh, let's do this. Let's make a new layer. Now let's do an option delete. We can get rid of that smart object, make our files, keep our files smaller. Okay, here we go. Command D, deselect. We can do a Command T. Let's bring this underneath our car. Command T, right click. We want to do a free transform. I've got something weird happening, but we'll fix it in a second. Oh. There we go. That's fixed. Okay. Ad break. All right. Let's do... Let's do a distort. Bring everything down. That over. This has got to be up there on that tire. It's to be there. And that's got to be underneath that. There we go. Uma's back. All right, let's go filter. Blur, Gaussian blur. Got going there. Something strange. Okay, that's... Okay. For what we're trying to achieve, I think we got it. It's grounded now. Okay, let's do a Command S. Let that save. Thank you. We're going to, whoa. Let's do a Command Option Shift E. Let's bring that to the top. We're going to do a, whoa, quick export as a JPEG. I don't care anymore. Layer, layer, layer. Desktop. Save. All right, back into Express. Let me grab our image. We'll bring that in. Okay, let's crop it. Whew. Okay. And all right, so next off, let me jump here to the intro. Hold on, let me Friday Night Live. Scared. They keep. Why is it all coming in as Saturday Night Live? Okay, Friday Night Live. I doubt if any of you remember that show. Not Friday Night Lights. What the heck? Okay. Old freaking. Yes, but never watched it? C4 British Comedy Guide. No. That's definitely not it. 2010? No. Oh my gosh. The internet is saying to me, you are so freaking old. Oh, okay, hold on. You know, I can't remember who it was. Somebody said that Googling is a job skill. What is your monitor? I'm not sharing it right now. Welcome back, though. Hello, old man Shawn. Yeah, I can't. I'm. I can't show it right now because when I'm trying to Google stuff, I have no idea. I have an old body, but I have the mind of a child. I'm right there with you. Okay, I'm on the right path. It's called the Frightened Family. There's memes of it, but oh, come on. John Candy was... This can't be it. Wait. 1984 comedy. Yep. The new show. That's not... Friday Night Live. Okay. Hold on one moment. Okay. All right, now I can show my screen. Now, this is really old. John Candy, the Frightened Family. So they all had hair pieces on, and everything scared them. And they had a little controller where they used their arm, and their hair went shooting up like this. So
we have to move out of this house.
We can have our bags packed by morning.
Yes.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Our luggage is in the basement.
okay, all right. So this is... How come I can't find anything better from this? Oh my gosh. When I was little, we saw this, and this was before I knew who John Candy was, before any of these people. And we laughed so hard watching this that for years, decades, anytime that my mom and I would be joking around about something, we would go like, you know, say something, and the other person would go, "Oh!" So I was gonna try to find this. Now I am not able to find any decent photos whatsoever. So let's do this. I have an idea. Let's jump over into Firefly. We are going to do a text to image. Why am I already giggling? We're going to do a portrait. We're going to do a man. Just standing in living room. Not living room. Living room. Man standing in living room with to pay sticking straight up. Now, I have no idea what we're gonna get here. Do you, Shawn, with fake hair? Now, god dang it. Why? Let me think here. All right, let's take Photoshop. This is so ridiculous that I have this just sitting around. Oh, Stuart. Why? Okay, let's go ahead. I had to do that for some business shots. My boss didn't want any cool guys with no hair, so I did them with all the same hair. Okay. Let's just use selection brush. Let's grab this. I don't know if I should just put in hair. Let's just try. Oh, I'm already laughing at what's to come. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's it. That who gave me that? That was Stuart. Thank you, Stuart. Where are you from? I'm from a lot of places. Ardian, welcome in. I am based in Germany right now, but I've lived all over the United States. Should I keep going? I mean, I don't think I need to do anything more. Okay, let's do a file. Save as. And let's fright. Let's go ahead and put this in our live stream work. And we are going to, it's alphabetical Shawn, so it's down a bit, Mother's Day. We're going to go ahead and save that. Now, I think Stuart, I am glad. That is 99% of why I do this. Okay, let's take our background. Let's duplicate our background. Let's grab both of those. We're going to do a Command E. So now we've got everything is on one file. let's grab any selection tool. We are going to do a cloud selection. We're going to do a select subject. And dun dun dun, we've got our frightened Shawn. Let's put this on another layer. Let's double check that it's not too bad, and that is not. So let's do a Command A. Actually, no, Command D. Let's do an export as. So we're gonna do a file export as. We're gonna take this as a PNG with transparency, and let's just make sure everything looks good. Let's export. We can throw this onto our desktop. Let's save. Oh, will this fit as an emote? Well, no. I mean, put the emote in chat. I mean, we have that emote already. Okay, let's cancel out of Firefly. All right, we need our PNG, our frightened Shawn. So we've got our assets, and you know what? We can brighten this up a little bit. Let's go in, hit adjust, let's add a little bit of brightness. There we go. Okay. We've got all of our assets. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to start animating. Before we do that, let's go ahead. And the thing I'm going for here is initially I want this to be like an actual very sweet Mother's Day animation. That's how we're going to start this. Then all of this is going to start coming in. You're going to animate the hair? No, not in Express. But we'll add some stuff to make the point. But initially, I want this to actually be like a really sweet Mother's Day. So, okay, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's go in, check out elements. Actually, media. It would need to be done in another program. I mean, if we add an animation, oh my God, that's new. The wind? I have not seen that before. That's new. Okay. Jitter. I like that. I think this is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. That's hilarious. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. I need to keep working here. I cannot believe it's already 2:15. I was going to do a short stream. We're going to go into media. Let's go photos, and let's put in spring garden. My mother loves the flowers, loves her garden, loves her yard. So I think that's a template. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Perfect. Let's grab that. We are going to go into edit and let's get this in the correct aspect. Look at that. Look at that. So wonderful. Okay, so let's send this for right now. Actually, let's keep it on top for right now, so we don't have to look at everything else. Let's grab some text and we're gonna add our own text. Whoa, how about 1A? Happy Mother's Day. Oh, yeah, Oliver. Stuart, sorry about that. Okay, so let's check out our fonts. Let's go into more fonts. We want to check out clear. No, there's no clear. Every now and then it gets funky like this. That's too much. I like that font though. I do. I always have a problem getting past the A, B's, and C's when I'm searching for a font. Oh. Okay. That is just... That's a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty. It is. May I have to go? Is that? Oh, that doesn't work. We have maybe this dark green. Like it. Let's add a little bit of saturation to that. Okay, I'm digging that. We can take that. We are going to add a hard drop shadow. Let's jump in here. Grab our shadow, making sure we're going to go with a dark purple. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Making me sick. It's so nice. How come I can't? Okay, now we want to go to custom. And we need to bring this around there. Let's bring our distance back a bit. And adds. Ooh, too much of a blur. Too much of a blur. Right there. Happy Mother's Day. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab our text. Let's get into animation. And on our end, we're going to have this rise up. Let's start off the page. 2 seconds is fine. Let's see that again. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. So we have this as a 5-second. We are going to need to bring this out. Let's start with 10. It's gonna need to be longer. I know that for sure. We're gonna bring this back out. Whoa, get back here. We're gonna have this start. Okay, so we've got our rise. Our rise is 2.5 seconds. So we need to make sure that it stays till probably 4. And then we can do an out and we'll do a gentle fade. Out, gonna be a gentle fade. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice one. Character, yeah. What is this? Ooh, I like that even better. But we need to make this a little bit shorter. Okay. I think our in is too long. So let's bring this down to maybe 1.5 seconds. Happy Mother's Day. And then it fades. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas, people. Now let's have some fun. So we are going to grab our background. We're going to bring our black background all the way to the back. We are going to bring our text down. And we make Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, just thinking this through, we need to grab a element. My mom would have loved these flowers. I would think most would. Grab a shape. Let's grab a rectangle. We are going to go ahead and put this here and here. And why? Okay. With that rectangle, we want to darken up everything. So let's grab our dark purple. We're going to grab that. We're going to bring it below. And so we're nice and bright. Okay, where does Mother's Day go off? About 4 seconds in. I gotta bring my text up so I can see what's happening. Okay, right there. Let's grab our purple. Gonna bring that right there. Gonna grab an animation. Our in, we are going to do a fade in. It's gonna be quick, half a second. Yep. Then we're gonna keep that. Keep it nice and dark. Okay. So we can call that good. Let's go ahead and for now, let's lock that. Let's select that. Let's lock that. So our backgrounds are locked. And let's start animating some of this stuff. Let me take my text. Let's lock that. Don't want to move it. Oh, right. We're going to grab that. We're going to do an animation. And actually, let's do this. I'm going to bring everything off. Okay, so this is going to have to be way longer than 10 seconds, but maybe we can get away with it being 15. 15. Happy Mother's Day. Those are coming in too quickly. So, right. There we get dark. You need to get over Bermudas. So, Happy Mother's Day. Dark. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing right there? Let me deal with. All right, so let's animate this. Those need to be kicked like so. And they are going to, I think they need to tumble in. They need to tumble in. I like that. I'm gonna make sure start outside. There we go. Tumble in. And we need text. Add your own text. Ugly court shorts kid, and let's select all of that. Get into edit. Let's grab this is still supposed to be fun. So by no means is this supposed to be like feel mean. shorts right there. Let's go ahead, grab that. Let's animate it. And we're going to do a grow. And we want energetic. We can make that even faster. And that is tough to read right there. Let's do this. What ugly shorts, kid. And then boom. Lands. Boom. Grab our checkbook. Bring that over there. And bring that back. And for our check on an in, we are going to do a shrink in. Check out what the time is there. 66 seconds. Nope. Here we go. We're going to do a shrink in. And then I'm going to go and grab elements and getting out of shapes, making sure I'm on all. Canceled. Let's see if oh. I'm so mean. Okay, so for that, let me make sure I'm on the right one. Our effects, we need to do a shrink for that. Now, if I'm doing the shrink for that, let me change. Okay, it can't be at the same time. So you got to realize it's a check. Get out of here, Shawn. Get out of here. Let's move that over. Okay, we can't. Our fade in can't be the same thing. So let's do the opposite. Let's make it grow. Do an energetic. And make it grow. And then where's our canceled? Okay. Happy Mother's Day. How long is that for? That check is there. We're at 5.9. So 2 seconds. I think that gets the point across. I think it does. Okay, so that's one scene. So I'm gonna grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. We're gonna do a Command G. We're gonna group those together. Now we're gonna animate the group and we're gonna do a fade out. I think would be good. Let's check out. Yeah, half a second is good. So making sure I didn't screw anything up. Dun, 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 goes dark. Well, ugly kid short. I need to get. What are you still doing here? What are you still doing here? Get out of here. Okay, so then we've got our fade. Right there. Let's do the driving in. Okay, selecting that. This makes me so happy. Oh, did you, Bruce, did you deny that spam? Okay. Why are you still there? All right, we're gonna have drift in. Gonna come in this way. Oh, that's an out. No, 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 no. In. Oh my gosh, that's new. Holy cow. That's a bit too dynamic. That was nuts. We're gonna have drift in. We're gonna come that way. And what are you sorry about, Bruce? Okay, got our in for 8 seconds. Let's take this to, how long is it gonna be able to tell this story? Probably 3 seconds. I saw that new action. Oh, okay. What'd I say? 8 seconds there. So if we could take it to 11 seconds. Maybe we should go, yeah, go 4 seconds. What was that option? It was the wobble up here, Devlin. That is new. The dynamic section. I may use that for Shawn. Okay, let's do an out. And we can do nah, let's do another drift. We can do a slide. And slide off. Yep, slide off that way. Strong, half a second. Yep. Hi, Devlin. Okay. We got to be sliding in a little bit sooner. There we go. 4 seconds is going to be long for this, I think. But that's okay. Let's go ahead. Grab text. It still just makes me so happy. Oh. This makes me so happy that we found the car. Oh my Lord. Okay, how are we gonna have? We need this text to come in. Whew. Need a second to realize. And let's do an in. I like that. I like the shrink. I'm good with that. Okay. Now, what else do we have? We have the lights. So they're going off right there. Let's get the lights. You don't think the text color should be a different color? I'm trying just to make sure that it is visible. Brighter? We can test it. Okay. Are we serious? What are we at? 12 seconds? We gotta make this 20 seconds. Okay. Do 4 seconds here. And our animate. This is gonna be a rise. There's maybe a riff on that purple background since it's from Mom, just a thought. See, I think the black works well there. I think that works well. Bruce, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I know. I know the black isn't good. But I'm really trying to tell a story here, and instead of going for, you know, oh, everything appeases and blah blah blah. No, this is. We can still change it, but I'm kind of nervous about it because I want to make sure a lot is happening here. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Okay, so. Got that. Let's get back into the animation. We're going to loop. And we are going to do a flicker. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, that's easier. Megan, hello. What is my in? Okay. No. It's I understand. I'm having a problem with the text, and I may even darken the background even more. And then we'll change. We can deal with all that. Let me continue on with the animation. Then we will go. All right. We need text. Like this one, definitely something's not working for me here. Could add them onto a page, squares, or rip notes. Well, we could put it into shapes. That's a possibility also. Okay, for this one, we are gonna do our typewriter. Oh, Well, you know, we can leave it like that. We want to do a typewriter in. Our loop gonna be a breathe. How you doing, Megan? Ooh, that was not good. Typewriter, go out. None. Let's get rid of the breathe. Do out and a shrink, energetic. Okay, see how that looks. Megan, I am well. The flower buds in the trees just started to wake up this morning, so finally starting to feel like spring. Plus, the Oilers are playing tonight. Let's go round 2. Rub it in. Rub it in, Megan. Jeez. Hi, Jack. Why you gotta be like that? Okay, here's the new dynamic wobble. The blues. 3-1, 2 minutes left, and lose in double overtime. Give up the tie score goal with 2 seconds left. Okay, let's check out this wobble. Whoa! Did you see that? People, this is Express. Holy snikes! That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, speed. Yeah, we're gonna keep that up. Spring, squish. Pinned. Oh, pinned. You can pin it. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is spectacular. Rubber chicken Shawn. How long does that go for? Okay, that we can't, it's that's going way too long. No, I did pin the body. Check it out. So you have a choice of where you want to pin it. So I'm pinning it in the dead center or the bottom. And so if I want to pin the body, I can pin the body. So you have choices of where you want to pin it. I think I need to take... What happens when you turn off all settings to max? Jack. 100? Whoa. 100 and 100. Oh my gosh. Let's turn the speed down to maybe 50. I don't want to give my mom a freaking heart attack. What if we do an up? Nope, that doesn't work. We gotta go in. You need rubber chicken, Shawn, on some kind of reward. We can go a little bit more squish. There it is. That's... Okay, let's go into text. Let's add our own text. God, this is... Okay, let's animate this. Let's do a drop. Start off. We need to do a loop. Jitter? Jitter. Yep, jitter. We'll do that. And then our out. No. Let's just do a rise. Okay, we are going to grab... I don't even know where our text is. Okay, let's unlock our text. Let's duplicate it. There we go. Grab that one. Get rid of the animation out. And our in, we've got a rise. Let's actually switch that to drop. And it holds there. Okay, we're gonna select this now. Let's unlock. Okay. It is 3 o'clock right now. I know there is an Adobe Live happening. It's up to you, chat, if you want me to keep working on this. Jack and I are not going to be streaming Prom Chalky today, so I can actually keep working. I do need some water. So what I want to do is I want to fix our contrast issues and then find music. So it's totally up to you. We can end the stream and I can work offline, or we can keep working. I can keep working. Let me know. Work harder, keep going. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I need to go get water, so I'm gonna be right back. Initiate dance party. All right. Thank you for the dance party, everybody. I'm loving it. Let me give you a thank you. Bam. Okay. So now we are dealing with fonts. So let's go ahead. And I do like the darker background. Like what we've got going on. It makes everything pop a little bit more. So let's go ahead and grab this font here. Actually, let me do this. Let's grab that. Let's lock that down. Okay. So we're in our group. I'm not liking this font. I just grabbed something as placeholders. God, I like that font. Alkaline. Oh, that's not. Let's see what's recommended. Ooh, that's fun. What was that, Glenn? Okay, so now we need to deal with some contrast here. So we could do something like that. I don't think I want to add it into a shape. I mean, maybe we could. Oh, I can't. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe. Got that pink. I'm kind of digging the blue. I'm kind of digging the blue on that. I apologize that I keep saying this. For those of you that were not here earlier, this is the car my mom drove while I was growing up. Finding this car was a pain because I don't remember the model. I remember the make, I know it was a Chevy, but nothing else about it. So finding it on today's stream it made me so happy. And then being able to incorporate it for my Mother's Day card, because she actually drove through a McDonald's drive-through backwards in it, which the size of this vehicle and driving backwards is actually damn impressive. So being able to incorporate it into a story, into a scene, the actual car, it makes me happy. It's just, little things, but it makes me happy. Okay. Now we can do something totally different. Station wagons back in the day were so fascinating, enigmatic. I love them. Yep. What was the reason she did that? To make an order? So I think, if I remember correctly, is I was completely being a turd I was of the age that it was like, I didn't want my mom around. I didn't want, you know, I was a turd. And so she was like, okay, I'm gonna embarrass you. We're gonna go through the McDonald's drive-through. And I'm like, no, you're not. She's like, yeah. I'm like, you're lying. You're not gonna do that. And she's like, yes, I am. And so we got into a yelling match, and it turned out she did. So she was like, you have to order the food. I'm not ordering the food. You have to order the food. So she pulled up. We got to the box, and I'm sitting there, and I'm all scrouched down in the seat. And of course, I could have hid anywhere in this car and never be seen. I mean, we played hide and seek in the freaking car. It was so big. And so I'm trying to hide, and my mom then starts yelling out the order from across the way. Then she pulls up to the window, and she's like, get the food. And I'm like, no. She's like, get the food. And by this time, I'm on the floorboard. And so she's like, I can't reach it. You have to get it. So finally I get up and I reach out and I get the food. And the guy is just like, can't believe what's happening. But so my mom hands me the money, is like, here, pay. Okay. Back at the station wagon was like a cage match. A no-holds-barred, free-for-all magical place. Absolutely. Ours was carpeted. It was so big that we laid padding and had carpeting. And so it was like totally comfortable back there. It was great. How old, Shawn? Oh, probably 25, 26. No, I was probably 12, 11, something like that. Jack says, I hate drive-thrus. I will order online and go inside and pick it up. I think they intentionally make those windows difficult to reach. Yep. You turd burger. Yes, I was. Admittedly, I was. I got too much water. Okay, back to fonts. I hope my mom watches this stream. I don't know if she will, but whoa, get back here. We need a rough font for this. Oh, yeah. Like good old times. Should we... I like that with the blue. How about Sonic Jack? I have similar opinions of drive-thrus and can't handle Sonic sometimes when people want me to take them there. Isn't Sonic... I haven't been... Well, okay. Isn't Sonic the one where they bring it out to your car? I think I used to go to those in Kansas City, so damn, like 20 years ago. They had the roller skate. No. I'm asking about, like, it was the one I did. It was like a drive-in. Drive up only. Okay. On roller skates. Yep, yep. Also don't like drive-ins. You have to put that little card on your window and it doesn't really work. I used to love A&W root beer. Not the root beer, but A&W the restaurant. You would go and you would sit at the table and you would order from the table. You'd hit a button and it would like ring the front and you like, they'd be like, how can I do this? Yeah, and you go, I would like a vanilla shake. Yeah, okay, a strawberry shake. I don't know, A&W bacon cheeseburger. What? Huh? And then A&W in Fremont, NE. We had one at the beach that was still like that. At the coast in Oregon. Sheetz is a gas station with drive-in. Help me understand why people are obsessed with gas station food drive-ins. I don't know. Sheetz is another one. Okay. I really hate Sheetz. Sheetz might be my least favorite place on earth. I haven't heard of Sheetz. They have 20 or 40 parking spaces. Yell at a box, get wrong order. Oh, Nebraska. Thank you, Susan. I'm out of touch. Out of touch. I don't like the orange. I don't like the orange. Go with the dark blue. Have you seen the video on social media where people recreate the airport intercom voice by yelling into a snare drum? I think it's pretty funny. It is. I like that. Okay, I hate yellow, so to me that is working. Should I make this bigger? I mean, I'm trying to balance things. Okay, what ugly shorts, kids? How long is that? Oh, we need a something on this. We need an animation, a loop, some type of loop. No, no. No. Oh, do you see that? That is cool. That's the wind effect. It's like tweaking everything. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I don't like it. Not for this one. I want to do something, but I want to make sure. Good night, Susan. Thank you for coming back. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for coming back. You got a free boom. Maybe if we do a breathe, but we really just bring it down. Set it to soft. Bring down the intensity. Bring down the speed. Just have a little bit of motion there. Yeah, I think that's okay. Not to belabor the point, but I also dislike the double drive-thrus we now have. I don't know what they were thinking. So, all right. Are you talking about the double drive-thrus where there's two windows on the same side? Or are you talking about the double drive-thrus where you have one for the driver, for a driver, and one for a passenger? Like if you have a passenger in your car, you could go to one side, which might be quicker, and they order. You know, people are really bad at the zipper traffic pattern. Let's make them do that. Oh. I think I understand what there's like two intercoms, but they can converge into a single. Oh. Huh. Zippering is like mandatory here. Like if you do not zipper correctly, it's not good. Again, I'm talking about the rules in Germany. Sorry, Jack. Yeah, but people are still dumb and bad at it. There's definitely is a different thing here when it comes to driving, because first, you can't get your license until you're 18. Then to get your license, you have to spend approximately, on average, around 6,000 euro. You have to go to a class. You have to then take so many hours, and it's a lot of hours, of driving with a driving instructor. So many hours at night, in the dark, so many hours on the Autobahn, so many hours in the city on heavily populated streets, and then just so many hours. And so it is definitely more of something you earned. Like you earn it, and it's not something that people take for granted. Because take the mass transit, take the train. If you can't follow the rules, take the train. Because the cool and with that, kindergartners, in some places I've lived, they start taking the train at kindergarten, and then, you know, all the way through high school and everything. So it's interesting. Like the first time I saw it, I'm on the train, and it was, 2:00, because they don't have lunch or after school activities. Those are clubs. that cities put on, not schools. And schools here don't even have kitchens or cafeterias, so no food. Anyway, you get they all get out of school, and I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden, just all of these kids get on the train, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, oh my God, they're so young. They're freaking babies. They're babies. Have to pay for classes, have to get hours signed off for different driving conditions, and pay for the license. Okay. That's what we need. We need a good italic. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Ooh. If you don't have a private bus system at your public school, you get a public transit card, at least in Chicago, but Chicago has a decent transit system. They gave them to us when I went to college in Cleveland too, but the public transit is pure garbage. All right, I do like that font. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get into this layer. I know it's a locked layer. Let's unlock it. You're gonna bring this back out. Got that selected. Let's get into our animation. And we are going to do a out. We can do a fade out. Half a second. I like it. Okay. Okay, I think we are getting good. So let's check this out. It can be difficult to get your license here. Initially, the problem is after you don't have to do any again, and old people get bad driving. Every time they try to implement more random testing into the renewal process, people complain. Yeah, there's a story I'm not going to tell about that, but yeah. I am absolutely happy for this. What mother would not be ecstatic receiving this from their son? It's like a macaroni artwork. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's jump into media. We need audio. How did it know? I don't know. And let's just search Mother's Day. See if we get anything. Yeah, it was worth a shot. It was silver spray painted macaroni art. Megan, that is the nicest way to say it's crap. I'm sure she will be proud of her son's creativity. Oh, you are so creative. Ah, thanks, Mom. I made it for you. Thanks. Okay, let's see here. My mom's like, this is wonderful. I'll put it on the fridge. Can you print it for me? Okay, I can't even think. This is so random. So the whole concept, the idea of this Mother's Day animation is I want it to be like so stereotypical with the flowers and starting just blah. Like I didn't put any effort into this whatsoever. No thought. Just Happy Mother's Day. It doesn't even say Mom, Happy Mother's Day. Like just a complete waste. I mean, my mom dislikes getting flowers because they die, so I usually get her a plant. Smart. How do you give this to her? By email? So, I want really like cheesy, soft music. And then all of a sudden, we'll probably switch the music to something a little jazzier for this. And then we can maybe... No, we're not gonna. So let's put in Sweet. Express needs to bring back Elf Yourself for the holiday. I did. Okay, anybody wearing headphones, beware. I don't know how loud this is going to be. My parents have one of those skylight frames that I have access to and will add photos to it randomly. No, like as a template. Oh, gotcha. Jack, sometime I will tell you a story. No, you know what? I'm going to tell it. There is a neighbor that gave my parents one of those frames. And so my mom is like, oh, this is wonderful. You can add your photos to it. Because I used to share my photos with them, like on Facebook and stuff. And so they never saw it. And so she's like, oh, you take, your photography is so wonderful. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. And she's like, you can put them and I'll see the photos. Great. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. How does this work? And she goes, oh, there's a website you log into and you put the photos in. I'm like, okay, give me what it is. And they're like, we don't know what it is. I'm like, what? We don't know what it is. I'm like, and how are the photos added? And they're like, oh, so-and-so does it. The person that gave him the frame. And I'm like, what? So these photos of my family, are they sent to this guy? And he's like, oh, your niece has access. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Call him and tell him to give me access. So my parents did, and the guy said no. He said, no, just send them to me and I will upload them. And I'm like, I am a professional photographer. I am not going to send my photos to somebody that I do not know, some random person that I don't know, so they can upload them. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. Why does he have control over my parents' frame? And this upsets me so much that when I go to visit, I make sure that frame is 100% unplugged all the time that I'm there. I don't want that on. I don't want it to be close to it. Walk in, unplug it, make sure it's turned off, and put it away. That is the equivalent of somebody buying you a Siri. Can't you disconnect it from the internet but leave it powered? I don't care. I eliminate everything, Jack. I eliminate it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I have never had this conversation with my mom. So now I'm like, maybe she shouldn't watch this stream. But it's my personal thought. I don't want to put any thoughts or anything weird in her head. So buy them a new one. Then you have control over it. I don't want control over it. I don't. Yeah, I'm just when something occurs that I'm not happy with, I just eliminate it. I'm a fixer the majority of the time, but there's certain times in which just eliminating what the issue is easier than trying to fix it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's eliminated. Okay, back to music. Oh, that was a tangent. We need to add a little tangent train for that one. Where are you, Mr. Tangent Train? Where are you? Bam. Okay. Warning, anybody wearing headphones, this might be loud. So, letting you know. And let me check my audio. Oh, I need to turn off my music. One moment, please. Okay, that music is off. I don't know why my mic was picking that up, but it was. So I muted it. Oh. Holy crap, Alessandra. I hope you're doing okay. I just got back from the dentist and I had to do a root canal. Ouch. I hope you are feeling better. I hope you have some good drugs. Prescription drugs. Okay. I like that. I kind of like that for everything. Yeah. That might. Okay, let's do fade in, fade out. 2-second fade in. No, let's take that down to like a 1.5 second fade in. All right, let's see how this goes. I kind of like it. I it's happy. It's got a good beat. You can dance to it. Okay, I just saw something. Let's back up to the beginning. Let's unlock that. We need to do an animation and we need to do a shrink, not an out. No, Devlin, do you really think I'm done? Do you really think I'm done? Okay, this needs to be soft. And that shrink, I like the shrink, but why is it so much? I think I'm okay with it though. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, Devlin, we will start adding sound effects. Okay, so we don't need there. Let's get Out of that. Want sound effects. Okay. I don't think we need anything for the shorts. I wonder if there's a stamp, like a ksh. Date stamp, big office, impact. That's pretty good. We got a lot of police. That's pretty good. Okay. So if we go right, let's do that. Okay, let's see. Ooh. My mind, I was focusing on volume and not the actual sound effect. Late. I think I missed the story for a lot of this, but I'm making it up in my head as I go. Frank, hello. Well, I can play you, Jack. So, ooh, too soon. The story here is, as I was in public, my mother, I was standing at a video game waiting to play the old stand-up games, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, something like that. And I was wearing Bermuda shorts, which was the style back then. I was hip, I was with it. And my mom came up behind me and said, "What ugly shorts, kid," and just walked off. Well, all the kids standing around turned around and looked at me and started laughing. So I'm like, all right, okay. That's how we're going to do it. Yep. So we continued our day shopping and we went to a clothing store. And while she was checking out, and in those days, she was paying with a check, which you did back in those days. I walked up behind her, looked at the cashier and said, "I'd be careful with that. She's been bouncing checks all over this town," and walked away. Created quite a stir. Yes. So about 20 minutes later, she came out to the car. Ooh. Ooh, that's close. That's perfect. Okay. Sound effects. Okay, we heard that one. What is happening? Okay, hold on. Oh no. uh, Which one was that? Why am I dragging and dropping? Just put it in. Ah. What is happening? Do you mean with this scene? I'm assuming you mean this scene. Um, Welcome back, Bruce. So this is the car. Almost. This is the car that I grew up with. And it was a wagon. So when I was preteen, got into some type of argument with my mom. Oh, the tortured sound effect. Okay. Moving on then. But for those that came in late, getting back to Express, she drove through the drive-through backwards. You were here for that, Jack, because we talked about it. I mean, tell the story. Which story? The whole story and nothing but the story? So help me God. What am I doing? Sound effects. Just put in police. Or maybe we need siren. Nah, we need police siren. Hurricane damage zone. Siren whistle hurricane. Splatty alarm alarm. Ugh, that's horrible. Office hallway. How is there no police siren? That's pretty good. Oh, splatty rain. Ooh, that's not bad. It's a bit long, but we can take care of that. Can't really hear it. Can't really hear it. I don't like it. Let's delete it. This disappoints me. I thought this was going to be the easiest one to find. That works. Okay. Well, that one was easy. Subtle, but perfect. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and download it. Very nice, very nice. Jack, are you modding right now? Oh, Tim is. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Screenshot for YouTube. And once, really important. Very, very important. Oh, you start at 9 a.m. Gotcha. Make sure to watch the video again. There are times that Express will mess with the audio upon download, and it will not sound the same. I love it. But the EMEA streams have their own mods, aka Tim. Well. Okay. So I tell you what, everybody, I was planning on having a quick stream today. So that way I didn't really block the Adobe Lives. Oh, Jack, while you're here, check this out. This is interesting. It works on browser, on on Safari, but on Chrome, the new Chrome update. Now everything is going to go crazy in a moment. Wait for it. Hands up, not doing anything. It messes up all of my windows. Everything. That's on Chrome. That's with the new update. So that's what we see people talking about in the Project Neo feed. Yeah, I heard about it. You know, I have too, but I just normally those things don't happen to me. People complain and they're like, oh, it doesn't work on this, it doesn't work on that. And I never have, nor can I recreate those problems. But for this one, I can recreate it. All right, today was going to be a short stream and it turned into 3.5 hours. I thought I was going to knock this out and be done with it. For those of you that stuck around, I was going to say stuck up with me, that stuck around with me, thank you so much. Thank you for being able to share some of my stories with you and trying just to have some fun with my mom. Yeah. So there's no prompt jockey. We do have Adobe Live right now. Off is on, so make sure to jump over there. I'll be back next week. And make sure to check out Jack on Friday or Saturday, Jack. Oh, let me give a shout out to Jack. What am I doing, you big jerk? Does this work? Unrecognized comment. Okay. Oh! Hi, Uma. We got a big boom from Uma. Hold on. Bam! And Uma. Uma streams tonight. That's what she was doing. She's like, Uma was like, what about me? I'm sorry, Uma. I'm sorry. Okay. Shout out to Jack, and then Uma's gonna be streaming tomorrow night, probably game night, and then over the weekend also. No, I'm sorry. I'm messing up. I'm messing up, Umacorn. Don't tell me. How do you do that so you don't have to wait? It's something SO. It's Umacorn B. Does that work? No. It's not just. Is it backslash? Is it backslash SO? No. There's a way to do it. No, I'm not using Nightbot. I'm just using chat. There's a way to do it so I don't have to wait, 45 seconds to give a shout out. You have to wait 46 seconds before you can give another shout out. Dang it, I forgot how to do that. Umacorn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have failed you. I mean, we only have two. We have an exclamation point and slash. So it's saying it doesn't recognize either one of those. I had a mod, was just hyping your shout out to Jack. Well. Has it been 45 seconds? I don't think so. Hey! There you go, Uma. There you go. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. Had a great time. Lots of fun. I will get this video off to my mom this weekend, and hopefully she enjoys it. Hopefully I don't have to explain too much to her. 14.3k points. So much to redeem. Oh. Okay, I see the shout out. Join us in following Umacorn. Explain too much. Yeah. I'm not young. That's all I'm saying. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I'm probably going to see you in chat. I will see you in chat this weekend too, probably, if I'm around. God, I love that background. That's nice. So everyone stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. Is any... You know what? No, Adobe Live is. We're not rating anybody. So have a great rest of your day, everyone. As Uma says, bye-bye. 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 That was horrible. I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry. Sorry. Bye, everyone.